Hundreds of excavators and material hauling trucks have begun moving across the area surrounding Giga Texas to begin construction on a next-generation chip manufacturing plant, a $25 billion facility that could shatter the limits of today's largest semiconductor producers. If Tesla were only short a few chips, Elon Musk could do something simple. Call Samsung, TSMC, or NVIDIA, sign additional contracts, pay more, and wait for delivery. But this time, the problem isn't that small. This is no longer just about an electric car company needing extra components for the Model Y or Cyber truck. This is about a tech empire reaching a point where the entire current semiconductor industry may no longer be fast enough, cheap enough, or flexible enough to support its ambitions. If computing power is the oil of the 21st century, then Musk is essentially declaring he's found a way to build his own ocean of it, cutting off dependence on any other nation or power. And that's why Terafab exists. So, how will this $25 billion project shake the world? A $25 billion project already sounds massive. But the more unsettling question is, what happens if Tesla, SpaceX, and xAI all need so many chips that the world simply can't supply them in time? If chips are the brains behind self-driving cars, humanoid robots, Starlink satellites, and future AI data centers, then whoever controls the chip supply controls the pace of the game. Yeah, that's exactly what makes Terafab one of Elon Musk's boldest bets. Not because of its size, but because it signals he no longer wants Tesla waiting in line within the global supply chain. He wants to pull the most critical part of the future closer to himself. And if it works, Terafab could push Tesla beyond competing with automakers and into the arena of chip giants like TSMC, Samsung, and Intel. Terafab has been confirmed by Elon Musk as a chip manufacturing complex that could target 1 terawatt of computing capacity per year. While the entire U.S. power grid is often compared at around 0.5 terawatts. In other words, Musk isn't just looking to produce chips for a few Tesla vehicle lines. He's talking about a level of computational capacity so vast that it rivals what an entire national power system can represent in scale. If you imagine the entire U.S. electrical grid as a massive light bulb illuminating a continent, then Terafab's 1 terawatt ambition is like trying to generate enough computing power to light up 2 continents at once. If each chip operates at around 250 watts, then reaching 1 terawatt of computing capacity would require Terafab to produce roughly 4 billion chips per year. 4 billion chips annually is no longer the scale of a car company. Yeah, you're now talking about the scale of a global industrial infrastructure. As unbelievable as it sounds, Terafab could eventually aim for 100 million square feet of total floor space, about 10 times the size of Giga Texas, and far larger than campuses like Apple Park, 2.8 million square feet, or Microsoft's Redmond campus with 8 million square feet. In the past, Tesla was called an EV company. Today, that label is no longer sufficient. A modern Tesla isn't just a battery, a motor, and a touch screen. It's a mobile AI device constantly processing camera input, analyzing its surroundings, predicting the behavior of other vehicles, pedestrians, lane markings, traffic lights, and hundreds of micro-scenarios happening every second. Back in the era of the Roadster, Model S, and Model X in-car chips were mainly used for systems like battery management, motor control, infotainment displays, and a handful of driver assistance features. At that time, each vehicle only required a limited number of key chips, and Tesla's production volume ranged from few thousand to tens of thousands of cars per year. Chip demand was significant, but not yet at a level that could reshape the company's entire strategy. From 2019 to 2022, Tesla began designing its own chips for Hardware 3 to support full self-driving. But even then, AI still functioned more like an added capability rather than the core of the entire business. Tesla could still rely on suppliers like TSMC, Samsung, NVIDIA, or others without feeling completely constrained. After 2023, however, the picture shifted dramatically. Tesla was no longer just talking about selling cars. They started talking about robotaxi, cybercab, Optimus, and the possibility of turning millions of physical devices into real-world AI machines. A self-driving car doesn't just need chips to run a display. It must process input from multiple cameras, recognize objects, predict the behavior of other vehicles and pedestrians, interpret lane markings and traffic lights, and handle hundreds of micro-scenarios every second. A humanoid robot like Optimus is even more complex. It has to maintain balance, control dozens of mechanical joints, understand objects, and learn tasks in environments that were never designed for robots. When every car and every robot becomes a mobile AI brain, chip demand no longer grows gradually. It can explode. And all of this requires chips. Not the standard ones used for infotainment or simple control systems, but highly specialized AI chips optimized for performance, power efficiency, and real-time processing.